It's unfortunate that when we feel a storm, we can roll ourselves over 'cause we're uncomfortable. Oh, where the devil makes us sick.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another tutorial just in time for Halloween, and I'm super excited about this one because it's not only a double feature, but it's also a collaboration with Candybug here on YouTube. Candybug04, she does a lot of wig reviews and she does amazing makeup transformations, and we decided to collaborate on our own versions of a vampire and a zombie for Halloween. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to look in the description box down below and check out her video and show it some love. Let her know that Champagne Taste sent you. So first I'm starting off with a makeup sponge from out of a Halloween makeup kit I got, and I'm just going to spread some liquid latex all over my forehead, kind of try as best I can to get a circular shape. Circle is a shape. And then I'm going to add some cotton balls and just kind of layer some more latex on top of that. This process is honestly, it takes the most time out of doing this entire makeup look. It's just kind of waiting for latex to dry and applying more layers and more layers. So just kind of feel it out, and once it starts drying, you'll figure out about how much you need. Next, I'm just going to take some more cotton balls and just kind of go around the perimeter of that latex ball I just put on my head, and then dab some more latex over that. What that's going to do is create some more depth, just so that the hole in my head looks a little bit deeper. And then I'm just going to go ahead and let that dry down, and you should end up with something that looks kind of like this. Next, I'm just going to apply this gray cream makeup paint stuff that I also got from the makeup kit all over my face and my neck, pretty much just covering any areas that are going to be exposed, and I'm just going to let that dry down some. So that makeup does have a tendency to look a little bit shiny, so I'm just adding some powder here. And then I'm going to go in with some brown paint just to kind of make myself look a little dirty, a little flustered. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab like a reddish color from one of my makeup palettes, and I'm just going to add that around the intended wound. And then it's time to cut. So for this, I kind of wanted a hole like directly in the middle of my head, so I'm just going to cut that latex that should be dried down by now and just cut out my hole. It sounds a lot harder than it is. It actually isn't difficult to kind of find your way around with the scissors. And then I'm just going to fill that in with some black paint. And then while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and hit my eyes, and I'm just applying some red eyeshadow underneath my lash line, and then I'm going to drag it out and kind of create like a hollowed eye look. When you're done, you should get something kind of like this. I went ahead and did my eyelids as well, and then I'm going in with my NYX eyebrow gel, and I'm just kind of making myself some rugged, crazy, raggedy eyebrows. I didn't want them to be perfect for this. I kind of wanted them to be all over the place because I am going to add some more eyeshadow later and just kind of fill in the space between where my eyeshadow ends now and the eyebrows.
Look at her with a smile like a flame.
So later on, I kind of decided that this look needed more gore, so I'm just doing the same process that I did on my forehead to my cheek, and while that latex is drying, I'm applying some stage blood around the wound in my forehead. And now I'm going in with my cotton balls again. This is going to get kind of messy, but once you get the hang of it, you can make your cuts look a little bit more clean. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply some more latex on top of that and let it dry just like I did before. While that's drying, I'm going to take some Ben Nye scab blood. I really love this stuff. It really gives you a really good, like, gory, thick, scabby blood look. I'm obsessed with it right now. So I'm just going to spread that all over the wound, inside, and just kind of all over. Don't worry about it getting messy because it's just going to kind of make it look a little bit better. I'm also going to apply that scab blood all over my mouth, and yeah, it should end up looking something kind of like this. Now that my cheek wound is all dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply that same kind of reddish burgundy shade around the wound. Just kind of add some bruising like I did before. And then while that continues to dry, I'm going to add some more blood on my neck and just kind of be extra. You know, it's Halloween. Like, if you can't be extra during Halloween, like, when can you be extra? I mean, really, truly. And like we did before, I'm just gonna go ahead and make my cut here. And I just wanted to kind of dig it out because I didn't want it to be a perfect cut. And then I'm pulling it apart with my fingers and I'm kind of making it a little bit more rugged. And I'm applying that same scab gel with my fingers so I can just kind of get in there a little bit deeper and just make it look a little bit more realistic. And this is the final look for my zombie portion of this tutorial. I had so much fun making this one because I could just be as messy as I wanted to, and it just kind of added to the look. So yeah, don't be afraid to get messy. This is definitely one of those looks where you can and get away with it. My next look is my Love Struck Vampire. For this one, I already kind of did my eyes, and the concept for this was kind of a vampire who has fallen in love with a human and has decided to seal her mouth shut so that she could marry him. So it's kind of like a vampire bride kind of deal. So we're doing the same process with the latex around my mouth though this time. If I'm making faces, it's because the latex smells terrible. It's so like, it's bad, and it's right under my nose. So after that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the hole in my mouth, and then I'm gonna do the same process I did with the hole in the head for the zombie, and just kind of use my fingers to open that up so that I can later kind of close it. I know that it sounds like it doesn't make any sense, but you'll get it. You'll get it in the final product. So for this look, I didn't include the bruising process like I did on the zombie one because I didn't want this video to be too repetitive, but you're just gonna repeat the same process. The only thing I did different was add some foundation so that the lines from the latex and my foundation would kind of blend a little bit more seamlessly, and adding the blood is gonna help too with that. And so this is going to be what it looks like after you add the bruising. Same process as we did with the zombie, and these crazy fangs that look real insane right now, I know, but I'm gonna fix it when I add the nails. So the nails portion of this tutorial for some reason did not record, but it's pretty easy. You're just going to carefully grab those flaps that we created with the latex and just push the nails through from the top part of the latex through the bottom, and make sure that you don't hit your lip for this. Then I'm going to add some fake blood, the stage blood, all over my face, and then go back in with the scab blood and add that where my lips are and kind of all over the top portion. And this is going to kind of conceal my lips a little bit better. Now I'm going in and I'm creating some veiny eye, under eye look, and I'm going to be using just a small brush to do that, and I'm just kind of making little trees. I'm using a like burgundy color, the same I used for my eyes, and that should be what you end up with. I'm going to add some powder to that so it's not as brutal, and then add some fake blood to my under eye. I wanted this to kind of be like a crying, bloody tears, heartbroken look. And this is the final look for our heartbroken vampire. I hope you guys liked this video. Please don't forget to check the description box for Candybug04's video in this collaboration. She did an awesome job with her vampire and her zombie. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time.